I hope that we're gonna have a notification, and let's start right off the bat. Please do click the like button for me. How's everyone? Hello, Mahur. Hi, sis Shanae, Seychelle. Greta, hello. Sharon, good morning. How's your Sunday? Let's just push that a little bit here. There we go. Why is it there? Hi, sis May. Ay, talaga ba? Ay, really? Happy Sunday, Carmen. I am good. So I believe that's not your question, right? So, sis Sharon, uh, what is Tim's next actions, feelings, and next actions for you, Sharon? And then we will go to Carmen. So this is for you, Sharon. Tim's feelings and next actions. Tim's feelings and next actions. Tim's feelings and next actions. Yeah. I love how this energy showed up because it felt so soft. It felt so apologetic in a way because there's kind of like an offer, um wanting to rebuild, build, reconnect, do something, not to destroy, um not to totally, kind of like a totally wreck the connection. So this is sort of like a collateral damage, sort of an action, and going the distance. Is this a plan of there's something about location, there's something about a place here? Is it me wanting to go, or I'm going to travel? Let's check. With the three of cups, so this means celebration. I feel I feel like this was in regards to your birthday. uh the two of wands, chances are what I am seeing in here is that your person is already rushing, approaching you. With the Wheel of Fortune in here, now I have, it could be the funds, I have the guts, I have this courage. Um, what I'm going to do here is to reenact, or let's celebrate, maybe late, but it felt like I need to bounce back with all this, um like kind of like being postponing this schedule with the hangman, the queen of pentacles, the knight of cups. I believe that the thoughts here, it's better late than never. The feeling here is I wanted to make sure that I can give this gift, either gift of literal gift with the queen of pentacles, or it could be something that our senses um is going to feel, see, hear, smell. Yeah, with the Knight of Cups, it comes a little late. Chances are the action here. It could be an actual gift, like what I mentioned. Now that your person have funds, probably giving it to you, or it could also be both an action of asking you out plus the gifts, plus the gift. The action in here is sort of wanting to fulfill the promise. It may come a little late, but I am going to fulfill it. Um, there's also a sense of I feel ashamed. Um, I think that your person also I can feel it in the energy that I made an excuse. It's because of with the Wheel of Fortune, I do not have enough funds then, but I believe that your person is now um ready to offer this to you. That is for you, sis Sharon. Sis Carmen. What is James' current feelings? Uh Current feelings to you. Carmen. James' current feelings to you. James' current feelings for Carmen. James' current feelings for Carmen. Come to the edge. Co create the tribe. Is it really either showing his friends to you, introducing you to his friends, um, or opening? I can see here. I believe that the friends are also curious about you. So is it also the time for him to reveal who is Carmen? I am seeing here with this conversations, there is certainty. Like, I am sure that this is the person for me. That's why I am ready to introduce, or I'm speaking Carmen, discussing Carmen to all of you. The three of, oh, I am seeing here invitations as well. With the four of wands and the valet of a disc, I think that they show either a picture of you um to the friends, and I believe that someone here also asked, I want to see Carmen in person. With the five of wands, the six of cups, the lovers. I can see here that there's also some part that your person is missing you because of the distance. I believe that there's with the five of wands some arguments that probably happened between you and your person, but I can see here as my way of pacifying, these issues. Probably I'm going to introduce you to to my friends, or introducing my friends to you, so that I don't know why jealousy is also dominant in the energy, so that I can pacify that jealousy. So I can see here that your person's current feelings is very concerned with pacifying that jealousy and making sure that you are at peace with the connection. Yeah, that's what I am seeing. Your second question is next actions towards you. So I feel like one of those is actually introducing. Um, let's see some more here. Introducing you to the friends. What else? Message in a bottle. TikTok changed in the wind. Apart from introduction, what I am also seeing in here is becoming more vocal. Um, there's also something that probably you kind of like mad or was triggered because you don't believe in him. So this is the proof, or this is what really happened. With the six of pentacles? I'm seeing here giving you something. It could be my password. It could be something about the secret. With the seven of pentacles, something that you probably waited. With a page of pentacles, the truth is going to be found out by you and with the help of James. So it felt like there's some discomfort in here when it comes to giving your full trust to your person. So this is also his way of making you feel like what I mentioned earlier, very secure. The Queen of Swords, something that you probably again jealous of or got mad at, with a Knight of Cups and the Four of Wands. I'm seeing security here. Security because of, wow, security because this connection is really meant for us. I am very serious with this. Um, I'm going to make sure that there's no other energy that can break us apart. It's really security what I am seeing in here. That's for you, says Carmen. Mr. Maurice, what do I see on the card this week in general? In general, in general, in general, this week in general. This is for you, Mr. Maurice. Balance. Hmm. I can say that this week will be a week of somewhat. I can say you can feel a bit okay, less stressful. I think that there's also some opportunities that's gonna pop up in your energy with the four of swords. Probably there's some peace here, peace of mind, something that you feel like, oh, I can relax. With the Queen of Blades and the Ten of Wands. Um, Something that probably a person, either you gave some hardships to the person and the person was also going, the person is going to forgive you. It could be a person, it could be an energy or a company, probably sort of, okay, let's give Mr. Maurice another chance. With the Three of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Hierophant. Um, what I am seeing here is more of peace, harmony, celebrations are celebratory, from having a fight or friction with a person or an energy. So at least this week you can say that there's one less of what a problem. I sound singing. One less of a problem that was taken away from my energy. That's what I am seeing in here. 1111, make a wish, says your number, says May. We're not talking together and honestly don't want to get back. Wow, comment. Why? So there's a an energy of wanting to. make you feel that there's nothing to worry. Huh? Dee, hello, Sharon. What to expect this week? What to expect this week for Sharon? What to expect this week? What to expect this week? What to expect this week for Sharon? The Five of Pentacles, the Ace of Disc, and the Four of Wands. So it felt like bonding, bonding, not bondage. Um, so someone here probably left you in the cold, now giving you like an offer of like what I mentioned earlier, rebuilding. Um, let's make this connection more intact, more stronger. The foundation, sort of, I'm going to invest in the foundation. Wow, the Seven of Swords, the Ten of Cups, the Chariot. The Chariot shows up again. Or it's on the distance earlier, but it felt like this is what truly happened. With the Chariot surpassing the challenges with the Seven of Swords in here, felt like that your person probably give, or how do I say this? Um, Created an alibi with the Five of Cups, which I feel like your person, it bounced back on him, and a Knight of Wands, which I feel like I should have went to that place instead of celebrating it with you, celebrating the day with you. So the truth why your person didn't show up. Hmm. Sees a child David's feelings, thoughts, and energy. Hold up. David, Shanae. Oh, Janice, hello. I believe this is you, May. So, David's thoughts and energy towards you. This is for you, says Chow. Thoughts and energy towards you. 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 Here and now. Wow. Exchanging a gift. Wow. Round and round. Why is it round and round always showing up recently when we're talking about David? Um, there's something about uncertainty in here. Because of what we shared together, I wanted to offer something, reach out probably, but I can't. So there's a tug of war between David's thoughts and heart. Well, what to expect? It's David. Oh, wow. The Ace of the Cups, the King of Swords, the King of Pentacles. See, the King of Swords, sort of, this is more of um, logical, So trying to make a plan, the King of Pentacles just giving it away. There's really a polarity with the action, giving the Ace of Cups, offering this cup with you. The Empress, this emotion, the King of Cups, oh right, the Justice. There's something about either a picture again or a picture in the past that your person is not saying, but he loves it, he likes it, he adores it, and I think that he saved it. Yeah, that's the thoughts energy towards you. Weight loss, I'm doing 20 pounds. Oh, congratulations. Your yes or no sees a child. Stable. Let's check the stability. This is for you, says child. How about the stability? Stability, the King of Clubs, the Three of Diamonds, the Queen of Clubs. Is it really stable? I am seeing because of the Three of Diamonds. I can see yes. Eagles, will you gonna get a job offer these coming week? Are you going to get a job offer this coming week? The Queen of Diamonds, the Five of Clubs, the Queen of Spades. Is it gonna be this week? The Five of Clubs, clarified by the Four of Spades, and the Seven of Spades. No. Sharon, I'm sorry, lost 20 pounds. I should have, yeah. Hold up. Kaya ah, sis May. I believe that's you, right? Let me know. Let me know. Hold up. So that's you. Let's check. Does Louis already likened him breathe? Oh wow. It feels that there's a drum roll. I felt like the energy is making me feel a little bit nervous. Why? Is there already something going on? Or this is, sometimes energies can play. Um, Sometimes it's not really a good energy to play. The Chariot, the Six of Swords, the Knight of Swords. Huh. So I feel like someone is going to visit a person. Um, and I'm seeing an invite. The Queen of Wands, Kim already mentioned it. The Ace of Cups, the Empress. Liking it, I am not seeing the like. Curiosity, yes. Why? Because of the Empress. The Empress sort of luring, um, magnetizing, mesmerizing to a point of seducing. Got curious. So am I going to meet with her? I feel like Kim will be the one who's going to take action and felt like um going to orchestrate everything. So not really meeting halfway. I might gonna be the one who traveled um near you. Mhm. Sharon, are you gonna get a response at work? These are you going to get more responsibilities at work this year? Let's check. Sharon. Um, yeah, this is different on career. Are you gonna get more responsibilities this year? The seven, the eight of cups. Oh wow, why? The wheel of fortune. The eight of wands. You know what I'm seeing in here? An opportunity to, let's say, give you a little bit of an extra. But since this is something that might going to really exhaust you, I feel like you might gonna say no. I don't want it. So which I feel like there will be an offer. The full card, the Queen of Goblets, the Queen of Blades. Um, I feel like an opportunity is going to show up, and you feel like okay, this is something that I probably think of, wanted wishes, but then when it is presented to you, you're gonna be triggered. In fact, you're going to make a specific decision with the full card, an instant decision. No, this is not what I think it is. This is not what I feel like I'm going to sign up for. Um, no thanks. Mhm. Will you gonna get more responsibilities this year? So I feel like there's actually two questions in here. More responsibilities at work this year. All right. I know. So you can change that one. He was very triggered and told him I don't trust him. I know, so that's the reason why your person wanted Carmen for you to be pacified with this trust issues, with this um energies of not really you're not really liking what he is doing. So this is me wanting to take action and pacify that. Um, I know. All bad. Right person for you. Let's check. All bad. So is this Sagittarius? So I owe you one, Sharon. Right person for you. Is he the right person for you? The six of spades, the 10 of diamonds, the 5 of diamonds. No. Shanae. Is Steven still in love with his kid's mom? Oh. Is Steven still in love with the baby mama? Is Steven still in love with the baby mama? Is Steven still in love with the baby mama? The chopped woods. Orphaned. Yin. Ha! It was actually gone for a little while, but there's something in here with the orphaned. I feel like there's an energy of using the kid to get what the yin is a female energy to get this female what she wanted. Um with the ace of wands, the nine of clubs and the judgment. Since I am also seeing here, I don't know if this is how can you say this? This is not a this is not a bribe. This is also not an indecent proposal. Um, I feel like Either I'm using the child, I'm using my body, or I'm using both, to capture you, to get something from you. The King of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, the Three of so there is also a promise in here of, you know what, sis? It's not love, but there is, well, I can say a bribe because of this abundance. But it requires, I feel like there's a need for this female energy to add another one. It's more of, it's not love, but I am enticed. Hmm. Yeah, me. What's coming in love for you this upcoming week? What is coming for you in the upcoming weeks? What is coming for you in the upcoming? What is coming in love for the upcoming weeks? Wow, time to go. Co-create new life. Why are you going to either disregard the offer, or are you going to say I want more? That's something very shallow. It could be an offer to you and you feel like that's very shallow. Um, I think that you're going to lay down an ultimatum and say, this is what I wanted, take it or leave it. Because if I am not going to get what I want, then probably let's call it quits. Where's the Eight of Cups? The Two of, yeah, the Two of Wands and the Four of Cups. I feel like there's an offer, but the offer seems unsatisfactory. So you would rather, instead of giving me half baked of bread, why not try to perfect it and then come back to me? Now, I don't want to waste your time, and I don't want to waste mine as well. With the Tower, the Two of Swords, and the Hierophant. Um, in these coming week, I feel like this is you becoming more confident with yourself, with or without um an offer of your person. And if you feel like the offer is unsatisfactory, you would rather not take it instead of taking it and settle for less. That's what I am seeing in here. Um, yeah, me. Shanae, a general reading for these coming week. Let's see. General reading for the coming week. 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 Power. Oy. Accelerated in motion. I am loving this. A partnership in alliance. I think that you're going to stand your ground here. With accelerated in motion, it could be a trigger, but it felt like with the power, sort of, yeah. I think that this is more of a trigger, an impulse, and you said, you know what? If we're going to do this, then give our. I think that we need to do our best here. With the temperance, the page of pentacles, the page of swords. I feel like this is not just a one way, um, a one way street. It felt like this is a combination of 100% force to try again, or to try perfect. and make it happen. The Nine of Swords, the Seven of Cups, and the Two of Cups. There may be a bit of a challenges in here, but you're not giving up with the Seven of Cups, looking for a proper solution, and then loving what is the result. So, Shanae, I feel like this is more of a teamwork, not just your effort, but someone else's, and it will be success. It will be a successful camaraderie. CZ, Julian's hearted birthday message, but didn't respond to the second. Do you miss me? I know, right? You said he liked it though, yes. But what is his next move? Because I said um no action, right? Well, let's see. What is his next move with him? What is the next move with him? Should you wait? Because of the I remember that was what, a day, 2 days ago. The action is no action. With the Nine of Cups, the Empress, the Three of Wands. Is it you really going to wait? Because I am seeing here the Empress is also not going to make a move. The person's just, or the Empress is just waiting and getting what she wants. The Seven of Pentacles, also something about waiting. The Eight of Pentacles, the Valley of Disc, slowing down, which is I am not going to take action with the Eight of Pentacles. So there's a lot of energies in here. That's the card is leading us to wait, because with the first card, the Nine of Pentacles, you're gonna get what you want anyway. So I feel like waiting is essential because you already did your part. Right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. May. Yeah. You're welcome, Sharon. Message from the spirit guides. Let's see. Message from the spirit guides. Message from the spirit guides. Message from the spirit guides. The truth, patience, awareness. Oh wow. Message from the spirit guides. Truth, patience, and awareness. I feel like you need to open your eyes. You need to look around because there's actually um a lot of things that is being shown to you, but either you're blinding yourself, but with the awareness in here, sort of like you have a gut feeling that you need to do this, you need to make a move. With um the death card, the Six of Cups, and the Three of Hearts, Sharon. Closing your heart, that's actually the message. Closing your heart for a chance will actually give you a heartbreak. I feel like the universe is actually giving you this, telling you to stretch your patience in here with the Ace of Wands, the Sun, and the Two of Wands. Accept what is going to be offered because that is something passionate and warmth. Um, yeah, that is for you. May, oh, you didn't tag the yes or no. So that will be the yes or no. If you're gonna put a second question, then that will be your yes or no. You didn't tag the yes or no there. Sharon, how did Tim feel when you text him about your weight loss? Because he didn't respond. What did Tim feel when you mentioned about your weight loss? About your weight loss, TikTok, unfinished symphony, time for a nap. I feel like your person saw the message. It just so happened that your person needs either to rest or do something, but in his mind he feels like I need to respond and then forgot about it. The two of wands, the 10 of swords, the chariot. And I feel like instead of me responding in a text or a message, I would rather want to see it. There's something in here. Seeing it is to believe it. But with the 10 of swords, sort of, there's also something about I should have, I should have second guessed. I should have placed um a respond right away. With the king of goblet, the 6 of wands, and the 5 of cups. So the 6 of wands is actually a good news. With the king of goblets, like I wanted to, I wanted to congratulate you, make you feel that I am there. Now I'm regretting it, but like what I mentioned earlier, I'm going to make you feel that you are loved, appreciated when we meet again. Chardonnay, is your coworker interested in you? I think that's the yes or yeah, that's also a yes or no. Hold up. Shell Janice. So Shanae, I'm Janice and she's Shell. Chardonnay. Is your coworker interested in you romantically? The 5 of diamonds, the 6 of diamonds, the 7 of diamonds. This is a yes. This is a yes. Lala, this is for you. Lala, the 2 of hearts, the 10 of diamonds, the 6 of spades. This is a yes. Shanae, should you trust Stevens being truthful? Should you trust Stevens being truthful? The 9 of diamonds, the 2 of diamonds, the jack of spades. The jack of spades, let's clarify this with the 2 of diamonds, the 10 of hearts, the 8 of spades. This is a yes. I'm about to have a second thought if that's a 9 of spades, but that is a 10 of spades. There we go. Sees a child. A glimpse of your connection with David next year. A glimpse of your connection with David by next year. This is for you, sees a child. A glimpse of your connection with David. The fates, all that glitters, well, not for you. Why? There's something here changed because I feel like there is already an offer. This is something that probably you asked for, wished for, and it was shown to you the way how you asked it, but it felt like no, I don't like it anymore. I think that you are the one who's going to say no because where is my feelings here? Um, this is what I wanted before, but it changed and it felt like my emotions evolved, my emotions expanded, and it felt like there is already a gap. With the because of waiting, the 7 of pentacles, the 3 of cups, and the king of cups. Because of waiting and because of the silence, it felt like I am or I have seen you happy with other people instead of. I think that this is more of a realization coming from you instead of um connecting to me, making efforts with me. The 6 of cups, the 9 of cups, Yeah, the five of wands. You know, I'm seeing here this is something that I wished for, but in I am in a battle with myself. If I should accept what is being shown because I don't feel it anymore. Even though that this is something that I asked for exactly. Sis, a change of mind or a change of heart or both? Hmm. Jason, where is the donation? Okay, it's actually at the bottom. Celine, birthday reading. What will life be for you in a Canada? So this will be in general. So this might be a person. This might be an event, an opportunity, what have you. So give me a couple of sec. Let's see. Birthday reading for Celine. Disruption. Huh. Um, are you gonna be? What's your life gonna be in Canada? So from what I am seeing, there's actually parts of you wanting it, and also part of you telling yourself, "I don't like it." Chances are you're half-hearted with the things that's actually happening, but what is more dominant? What plant are you um watering? Is it the blessing or is it the unfortunate things that's actually happening? Because from what I am seeing here, it could be just okay, you know. Um I feel like you're not truly satisfied with what's going on with your life, but with the Valley of Wands, the Justice, and the Four of Cups. There's also a lot of opportunities probably that's being shown to you, and you said probably this is a missed opportunity because you're truly just focusing on one cup. I feel like you're very focused on one aspect of your life, which I feel like you need to balance things out. Yeah, because from what I am seeing in here, you're almost your hands are tied, or your focus is tied with something or someone. With the Seven of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, and the Chariot. There's something about an energy of you staying because there is a promise. But the thing here is that promise will just remain a promise, and it will not be um it will not be manifested because I'm seeing that this person just wanted you in there without any progress. I'm seeing that this is also the time for you to actually move forward. Mm. YB, love reading for YB and CB. Love reading. Love reading. Chaos and conflict. Oh, this coming week? Is it? Because with the chaos and conflict in here, the Queen of Swords triggers, and the Eight of Cups triggers, and telling, no, not today, not this week. I don't like it. I don't want it. Don't give it to me. And I feel like that is you. Share it. Is the message from the spirit that is talking about Tim. I feel like this is him, but let's confirm with the spirit. Is it about temp? Is this about temp? Fertility, fulfillment of wishes, intuition. It felt like giving birth to an idea. It could be a past idea, it could be a new idea, it could be an idea from the past that's, let's say, that will be reenact, redo, redone positively with the two of swords, the eight of cups, the queen of this. So probably there's already a decision here because I didn't get what I want. I must turn my back on this and cut this person off or this energy off because it felt like things are just, my time is just being wasted. The Knight of Goblets, the Eight of, the Seven of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups showed up again. So wait for other options, wait for these energies, other um strategies, offers, but it kind of make me feel like yes, this is about Tim because all these oracle cards are leading it to the situation wherein you and Tim are in. Um, May, does Louis still wants to pursue you? This is for you, May. The three of diamonds, the five of hearts, the eight of hearts. With the three of diamonds in here, I'm saying yes. A very weak yes. Why be? Hold up. What is coming? What's coming in for CB and you this month? What is coming for CB and you this month? What is coming for CB and you this month? The Nine of Pentacles, the Hangman. Oh, wow. The Eight of Swords. It felt like you're almost there. Almost. But there is some sort of like a blockage. And even though that you can see that it is yours, think of it this way. There is an item in the glass window and it has your name on it. This is for YB. But you cannot touch it, you cannot feel it because it can be given to you on a specific time. So that's the feeling. That's mine. That's the energy of I know it's already mine. I know that I can get it, but when? So waiting. There is a certainty that that is yours, but your question here is when that window is going to be open for me. Hmm. Sharon, will you see team before the month of June ends? The Jack of Diamonds, the Seven of Diamonds, the Six of Clubs, Six of Hearts. Six of Hearts is clarified by the Seven of Hearts and the Eight of Diamonds. This is a yes. Chardonnay. Since your coworker is interested in you, is he the right person for you? Chardonnay. Is he the right person for you? I think Janice is on the email. Is he the right person for you? Is he the right person for you? The Valet of Couplets, the Four of um Pentacles, the Emperor. There is actually an offer, but it feels like the offer in here is very short. Um, It felt like it's just a bait for you to get in and do the work. Um, the star, the hangman, the valet of disc, because you're here already enticed working, and then in the middle of the course, um, you're going to actually think, why my person suddenly becomes a little lazy, and this connection is being um is intentionally being slow. um I feel like this is the king of disc, the queen of blades. This is not a person for you, because I am seeing here a bit of, how can I say this, um asking yourself, why am I doing this for this person, and this person is not the same person like before, because there's an energy of, come here, come here, I'm showing it to you, and once you got it, that's it. There's no follow-up. ah. CZ, what does the spirit wants you to know? CZ, what does the spirit wants you to know? What does the spirit wants you to know? Wow. Deception and envy. Is it you're doing it to yourself, or is it someone else's are doing it to you? I want to clarify that. Where's the ten of where's the ten of swords? The justice. The knight of pentacles. It felt like someone kind of like blinding, trying to re- distract you from what is really happening. So, um, sort of, I'm giving you attention, affection, but behind this curtain, I'm doing something sneaky. Hmm. What do you need to know right now? Or what you need to know right now, Sharon? What you need to know right now? 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 The Nine of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the Temperance. So there is, what do you need to know right now? Opening your ears, opening your heart. Don't let the anger, frustrations surface. The Two of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Knight of Wands. It felt like things are going to progress, things are going to be positive, as long as you become more understanding. It felt like that the universe is telling you not to really close the door or put a period on someone else's action. Sees a child, given that your feelings check with David next year, what is his, will he insist himself to you? Is he going to insist himself and, let's say, force himself to reconnect? Happy, happy. Yan, milk and honey. I am seeing no is actually not an answer. You will be bugged by this person. There is actually a promise, and that promise might gonna be a little forceful, but I am seeing actions might probably show up, and you might gonna be in this, wow. You're really doing that with the Queen of Wands. You're gonna test this. Now, how about this? Go right here, go right there. It felt like what wins the tower. Even though those promises will be fulfilled, the tower, I feel like you are going to your eyes are really open in here. And the Ten of Pentacles felt like, hmm, this is not really the abundance that I truly liked. Now the Four of Cups, the Chariot, and going home and missing you. I feel like he will try several times. But with the energy of really you pushing it, I feel like you're not going to give him a chance to um what I think that you already closed the door of hope. You just want him to tell it to me. You just want him to exert an effort, and you know probably while your person's doing that, that's wherein you're going to check for your emotions and say, is this really the person that I once loved? Because I just remember you, but I don't remember the feeling. I remember your name, but I don't remember the feeling here. What triggers are coming in? 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 The Chariot, oh wow, the Page of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles. A promise of a date or a promise of a gift that's sort of forgotten. Mm. When will CB and you connect? Um, or when will CB and your connection go to the next level? The Five of Wands, the King of Pentacles, the Devil card. The Devil card clarified by the Six of Swords and the Hierophant. I am seeing November to February of next year. That is for you. You're welcome. Key. Hold up. Key. Let's check here. Where is Miss Woods? You're Miss Woods, right? Now let me confirm that. Hold up. Yes or no? Why B? Does the Libra CB love you? Does the Libra CB loves you? The 10 of diamonds, the 6 of spades, the King of hearts. I am seeing a yes. Cece, when will Julia return? Julian returns. When will Julian going to return? When he returns, will you going to have a good intentions and not be deceptive? Now let's see. The Ace of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles. Is he gonna be deceptive? I feel like the deception thought will always be in you, in your mind rather. Asking. I think that this is more of a trust issue kind of thing. With the Seven of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the Four of Swords. You know what, Cece, what I am feeling in here? With the Seven of Cups, there are improvements, but the deception is going to be stopped for a while, but it is going to come back. It felt like an illness that's incurable. Probably, this virus of um deception just going to lay low. but going to return again, sort of like an allergy. Mm. Is the cap is there deception towards you at the job? Is there a deception towards you at the job? The Jack of Hearts, the Two of Hearts, the Three of Hearts. The Three of Hearts clarified by the Eight of Hearts and the Ten was. So none anymore. Why be good things coming in this in your financial or career? So let's check. What are the good things coming in your financial or your career? Let's. This is for you. What are the good things coming in your finances or career? The two of club. I mean the two of pentacles. The ace of goblets. The magician. What is positive? Um, it might be a promotion. It might be something about improvements. Um, with the abundance, it might not meet your expectations, but somehow it is close to it. Mm. Ms. Wood, hold up. Will you and Calvin have another baby this year? Will you and Calvin going to have another baby this year? Why is it just 12 likes? Oh wow. Been you talking more than an hour now. It's just 12 likes. Why? Um, is it? Because I feel like someone wants to make it happen, but the other person is not ready with the Six of Swords, the Hierophant, the two of swords. For it to I mean for this to make it happen, I feel like you need to discuss this with the person and make the person feel that this is something that they truly want, not just because this is something that you want to hear. Because I am seeing that there's an action here that this is intentionally don't want to make it happen. I'm seeing it now. Mm. Is there still another woman around Juliet? Oh, is there another woman around Juliet? Is there another woman around Juliet? The Eight of Wands, the Tower, the Five of Swords. Um, Around Juliet. You know what? I am seeing in here. How can you physically know? But I feel like there's someone kind of like message in Julian. It could be on a dating site, not yet met, but I feel is that considered? Because when you say around, it's just literally around. But energetically, I'm seeing yeah, there's a yes. I know, right? Sis Chell. That's probably it. The feeling of numbness, right? YB, good things coming this month in your connection. How about in your connection? In your connection, YB. The star. Well, at least this month. Queen of Swords, the Tower. Ow! Good things. Tower is clarified by the Hangman. Queen of Pentacles. What is good things about this? is at least there's it's not the end of it, and there's another promise that will be done, but probably not meeting the expectation, but it's somehow fair. You kind of, okay, I'm gonna give you a second chance or another chance, not really a second but another chance. So what's good is it's not going to end. CZ, it sounds like you're saying that in the end Julian won't be faithful to you. Is that the deception? You you're confused. Is that the deception? Yeah, I feel like there is an energy of returning. How can you I think that what you wanted in Julian is to be like a perfect, like not hiding. With the Knight of Disc, the King of Wands, the Five of um Swords. Because you're already winning, but with the Knight of Disc in here, with the thing of wanting him to stay in one specific place, you're kind of like wanting to know or monitor him. I feel like that's the deception. But when it comes to the energy of emotion, that's not that I won't be deceptive about that. But since that's not what you want, but I don't want to be controlled, then I'm not going to say where I'm at. So that's deception. The eight of swords, yeah, the eight of pentacles, the magician. um you know what I'm seeing, the deception in here is not, you're not going to faithful. I'm seeing faithfulness, but there is deception of where he at, who he at. But I am not seeing that he is doing something bad, but because you want him, you want to know his location every time with this eight of swords. I feel like he is not going to give it to you. So that's the deception, that is what I am seeing, not letting you know. So says a child. Um, David's feelings and reactions once he noticed that I'm not feeling the same way anymore. Hmm. What is his feelings or reaction if you're not the same child that he once knew? Coming to the edge, the thinker. That makes sense. Exchanging of gifts. Um, I feel like I have given you everything. I have given you what you wanted, what you asked for, what you wished for, what probably you requested. But why is it? I feel like there's some unsatisfactory in here and coming to the edge. I think that this is him wanting to. I think this is the time wherein he is going to have a deep breath, like sigh, and accept that he failed it. He failed because it's his own action. With the Ace of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Eight of Swords. Instead of taking action, I feel like he wanted more distance. He wanted more isolation. And it felt like that is the action. If been given the chance to turn the hands of time, he would not probably do this if he can. He can't. With the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Six, probably given you with this love right off the bat. Like if when you asked it, probably given you right away. Um, Regret actually. he will just feel like if I can just turn the hands of time, I'd probably give her instantly. Mm. He doesn't want to be controlled, so he'll oh, hold up. Doesn't want to be controlled, but he is not communicated well. But he had a faithful partner. Sounds like a typical man, right? Okay, yeah. It's not cheating. It's more of the deception here is not really wanting you to know where I'm at. Mm, that's deception because you're gonna ask him, and he might go into just say, "Yeah, I'm at work, or I'm at the store, or I'm at something, but I'm with a friend, or probably playing something, playing video games with my friend." But I'm not gonna know that because that's deception, right? Because the question earlier is deception. But when it comes to deception of cheating, I'm not seeing it there. So is that it? I guess. Alright, so thank you so much, you guys. I appreciate you. Love and light. What happened? We're on pause and see you on the next live. Goodbye.